Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my lovely prometida. We're waiting for our K1 visa to get adjudicated at the service center in California. Just like you guys are waiting for your visa to get adjudicated, whether it's a K1 or CR1, IR1, whatever. And I live in the panhandle of Florida, near Pensacola, north of Navarre Beach. And Navarre Beach is where we're going to get married. And Karina is from Caracas, Venezuela. And she is a legal resident of Bogota, Colombia, high up in the Andes Mountains, since July 2018. And she is the manager of a couple of ice cream stores, pastry stores. She's also into tax accounting. Me, I can't stand taxes, but she seems to like taxes. I don't think she likes paying taxes. She just likes working with money. A great capitalist. Come on along, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's talk about the beautiful island of Barbados and K1 visas coming out of Barbados. Barbados is an island country in the Lesser Antilles of the West Indies. Okay, and it's in the Caribbean region of the Americas and most easterly of the Caribbean islands. If you've ever been to the Caribbean, man, it occupies an area of 167 square miles. What is that in kilometers? I have no idea. I live in the United States. We work in miles, not kilometers. Okay, and has an estimated population from a census in 2019 of 287,000 people. Okay. And Barbados is actually situated in the Atlantic coast east of the West Indies Islands. And according to my study here, the Barbados is 21 miles long and up to 14 miles wide. Now, I don't know what up to means. Does that mean sometimes it's not 14 miles wide? I don't know. Some days it's 13 and a half miles wide. But it's a beautiful place, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful place. The capital city of Barbados is Bridgestone. Bridgestone, that's a tire, dummy. The capital city of Barbados is Bridgetown, okay? And the population is predominantly African ancestry. It was, in the past, going back in past history, it was inhabited by the Caledongo people since the 13th century, and prior to that by other Amerindians. Okay, Spanish navigators decided they wanted Barbados, and they took possession of it in the late 15th century. They did the same thing to Colombia and South America. You see what happened to the Spanish when they did that, right? All right. Notice to the Spanish: don't be taking over people's countries. And it first appeared on the Spanish map, so the first time anybody knew about Barbados was on a Spanish map in 1511. Now, next up to bat, the Portuguese Empire claimed the island between 1532 and 1536. I mean, Barbados is so beautiful, everybody's trying to take it, okay? But they abandoned the island in 1620, with their only remnants being an introduction of wild boars for a good supply of meat wherever the island was visited. So when other people visited the island, there was all these wild boars running around. I wonder if they spoke Portuguese. Next, an English ship named the Olive Blossom arrived in Barbados on the 14th of May, 1625. Okay, so apparently somebody wrote that date down in a logbook somewhere, saying this is the day we arrived in Barbados. And the guys, they took possession of the island in the name of King James I. And then in 1627, the first permanent settlers arrived from England, and Barbados became an English and later British colony. Woo. On the 30th of November 1966, Barbados gained independence and became a Commonwealth realm with Elizabeth II as the Queen of Barbados. And our respects to the Queen Elizabeth II, who just recently passed away. We pay our respects to her, for her family. Okay? But on the 30th of November 2021, Barbados transitioned to a constitutional republic within the British Commonwealth. Barbados is closely associated with the Caribbean and is ranked as one of its leading tourist destinations. So everybody's going to Barbados. I don't blame them. After looking at some of these pictures, could live in Barbados. Okay. Now, the government of Barbados announced on the 15th of September 2020 that it is intended to become a constitutional republic. Okay. Sorry, royal family. As much as the citizens of Barbados love the royal family, they want to become independent, just like the United States became independent from the British years ago. Okay. By 30th of November 2021, on the 55th anniversary of its independence, it resulted in the replacement of the monarchy with an elected president. So Barbados became a constitutional republic. Okay. So on the 12th of October 2021, the incumbent Governor General of Barbados, Sandra Mason, was jointly nominated by the Prime Minister and leader of the opposition as candidate to be the first president of Barbados. George Washington was the first president of the United States, and Sandra Mason was the first president of the Constitutional Republic of Barbados. And she took office on the 30th of November 2021. So we salute Prime Minister Sandra. Barbados also has a connection somewhat to South America, where Karina, my prometida, lives in Bogota, Colombia. Okay, Barbados lies on the boundary of the South American and the Caribbean plate. We're talking about tectonic plates here, okay? And the subduction zone of the South American plate beneath the Caribbean plate, they scrape each other, boom. And what happens is, you know, if there's too much tectonic movement, there's potential for earthquakes. Karina just endured an earthquake in Bogota, Colombia, even though it was further north. The country also experiences two seasons, only two, wet and dry. One season it's rainy, the next season it's not raining. That's my kind of weather right there. So if you're planning on visiting Barbados, okay, the wet season runs from June through December, and the dry season runs from December to May. So if you want to go to Barbados and enjoy the beach and the sunshine when it's raining, go during the wet season. But if you want to go and enjoy it when it's dry and sunny, go during the dry season. The official language of Barbados is English, okay? But for most people, however, they have this dialect known as the Bajan dialect. And it's the language of everyday life, okay? It doesn't have a standardized written form, but it is used by over 90% of the population. That's interesting, very interesting. So Barbados is a blend of West African, Portuguese, Creole, Italian, and British cultures. And citizens are officially called Barbadians. The good citizens of Barbados are also known as Bajans, okay? And that word is pretty much a localized pronunciation of the word Barbadian. So there's a combination of the two. Now, K1 visas. Everybody's excited about K1 visas. You are all waiting for your K1 visa, just like some folks in Barbados. And in fiscal year 2022, 3 K1 visas were approved and stamped into the passport of beautiful Barbadians who left Barbados and relocated to the United States. Okay, so there were 3. All right. Now the U.S. government head office embassy is located in Bridgetown at Wildey Business Park, St. Michael, BB 14006. Okay, and the phone number to the U.S. embassy in Barbados is right here. If you need to call the embassy, you're working on a K1 visa, this is the phone number to the embassy in Barbados. And they also have a website, and the website to the U.S. Embassy in Barbados is right here. That's their website, okay? Their office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 till 4:30, and the head of the consulate there is Linda S. Tagliatella as of March of 2023. And there is no email address for the embassy in Barbados. I'm sorry, guys. There's no email. So you can write a letter, pen pal them if you want to. How exciting. Thanks for watching, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Soon you will get your visa and your passport. You're going to be on an airplane. All these planes are leaving all these countries around the world as they head to the United States to get reunited with their sponsors so they can get married and start their new lives together. This is your channel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you have any ideas that you want me to make a video for you, especially for you know, I will make a video for you. This channel belongs to you. Okay, this video was for Sebastian, Danielle, and the citizens of Barbados. Sebastian is in the middle of a K1 visa process. You know, so Sebastian, hang in there, and thanks for watching the videos. Let me know what I can do to help you, and we will help anybody out there. If you have any questions about the K1 visa process, we will help you. We know it's difficult and we want to be there for you, okay? And thanks for watching.
I'll be back.